So what's up mga kabro, nandito kami ngayon ibabaw ng kantin at mag-video vlog kami sa subject naming Inject 7 kay Sir Balyuban. So ito, reporting namin. Unang babanat, kaklase kong si
Playo.
Amplayo.
Also, Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics. History of genetic research began with Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics. He had performed an experiment with plants in 1857 that lead to increase the interest of the study of genetics. So, si Gregor Mendel siyang amahan sa genetics. Nag-perform sa experiment nga nag-increase sa 1857 nga maka-increase o interest of study of genetics. So, Mendel nahimo siyang monk sa Roman Catholic Church in 1843. Studied at the University of Vienna, from where he studied mathematics and then later performed many scientific experiments with plants to study inheritance of traits. So, murag nagkuhan gini siya, study gini plants siya. So his experiments that lead to the initial belief of genetics involved growing thousands of pea plants for 8 years. So he was forced to give up his experiment when he became an abbot of monastery. So napugo siya undang sa iyang pag-experiment, nahimo siyang murag leader sa ng kuan. So may church man niya murag kuan sa mga tao. He died in 1884, but his experiments still formed the basis of genetics and gave a fair idea of inheritance. So namatay siya pero ang iyang mga eksperimento na agapon.
So yun yung kabayan, yun si Gregor Mendel, yun yung buhay niya, story ng buhay niya, pero summarize lang yun, ha? Summarize lang yun.
So heredity. Heredity is the passing of one traits from parents to their offspring, either through asexual reproduction or sexual reproduction. The offspring cells or organisms acquire the genetic information of their parents. Through heredity, variations between individuals can accumulate and cause species to evolve by natural selection.
So that is heredity. So ang susunod nating tatalakayin is about the common genetic disorders na makukuha.
Common genetic disorders. One of the common genetic disorders are Down syndrome, sickle cell disease, phenylketonuria, PKU, and hemophilia. One example of Down syndrome is that the heart failure or maybe in brain failure. For example, in brain failure, yung katulad ng pagputok ng utak sa ulo, yun ang Down syndrome sa ata siguro.
So yun na yun. Hindi yun ata. Totoo yun. So sickle cell disease, tsaka phenylketonuria, tsaka hemophilia, yan yung kadalasang nakukuha sa mga taong may common genetic disorder. Sila yung may parang, pag pinanganak sila, yung parang special child kung tawagin yung mga ano nila, yung mga itsura. So yan yun. So ito,
Effects of genes in our environment. Effect on light or chlorophyll production. Although most plants have genetic ability to produce chlorophyll, they will do this only in the presence of light. Plants produce a light yellow pigment and therefore appear pale and sickly until they're exposed to sunlight. Ang buot sa botany,
so yan yung ano, chlorophyll. Yung sa photosynthesis ng tanim na kapag nasisinagan siya ng araw, nagpo-produce siya ng chlorophyll that makes a plant na magiging kulay green. Tsaka, so yan yung mga nakikita natin yung mga tanim kukulay green kasi dahil sa sikat ng araw na nagpo-produce ng chlorophyll nang dahil sa sunlight. Yun yung kabayan. So yung susunod is gene mutations. Pre, ikaw nang babanat.
okay, salamat pre. Gene mutation. DNA is a polymer made
up of a repeating chemical unit known as the nucleotide. Ang nucleotide pala ay isang DNA, nag-compose siya ng sugar, deoxybase, isa sa mga bases, cytosine, thymine, adenine, guanine, and a phosphate. Ang cytosine at thymine ang pares ano niya, called pyrimidine bases. Ug ang adenine and guanine called purine bases. Thousands of the units are known to comprise a single DNA molecule, making it one of the largest of all organic compounds. Monay structure sa chemical nucleotide nga nag-exist sa DNA molecule na to. DNA exists in hundreds of thousands, if not millions of different forms, depending on the precise arrangement of nucleotides in the molecule. Its variability is the key to genetic variation of living things. Thank you. So yun na yun mga kabayan. So yung susunod na babanat sa atin si pare kong Lakaw sa DNA code. Okay pre, ikaw na.
DNA code. The chemical and structural properties of DNA are the basis for how the genetic information that underlies heredity is both encoded in genes as a string of molecular base and replicated by means of template. Ang DNA nga pala ay stand for deoxyribonucleic acid.
So yun.
Each group of the three nitrogenous bases known as a triplet codon provides the information necessary to code for the insertion of a single specific amino acid into building protein molecule. The particular sequence of triplet codons in DNA and transcribed to mRNA enables amino acid to be linked together in a specific sequence during protein synthesis. DNA is not merely a molecule with a pattern. It is a code, a language, and an information storage.
So that is a DNA. Hindi siya simpleng molecule lang or a pattern sa ating buhay. Pero isa siyang code, isang lingwahe at nagbibigay informasyon sa storage ng ating buhay, sa ating pagkatao. Kung ano tayo.
The genetic code. DNA is passed from generation to generation during reproduction and acts as genetic factors. DNA interacts with the cell's chemical factory and produces the observable effects of the phenotype when genes are inherited by a cell or organism. DNA regulates the production of enzymes in the cell and thereby enables the cell to perform the complex cellular chemical reaction necessary to sustain life. Stem cell therapy focuses on the use of stem cells to treat or prevent a disease or conditions such as diabetes, arthritis, few cancers, bone marrow failure.
So mga kabayan, yan lahat yung aming itatakil sa inyo sana. Kaso naputol yung reporting namin dahil may mga inspector sa Marina. Kaya ito, nag-vlog kami sa inyo ngayon. So yung topic namin is about the role of genes in heredity. So, good evening once again at magandang gabi.
Hello, good evening. Ako po si Fukanan at your service at magre-report po ako about sa ALES at i-explain ko ito para maklaro ang ibig sabihin ng ALES. ALES are pair of genes that explores are pair of genes that exercise such parallel control over the same traits which are of two kinds, dominant and recessive. Ang alleles pala ay genes na namamana sa mga magulang mo, katulad ng kung yung genes ng papa mo or mama mo namana sa iyo, katulad ng for example yung manok na maitim at manok na maputi, pag pinagsabay yon, ang resulta nun, manok na kulay itim at puti. Ano yun? katulad ng baka. Pag may baka na brown at baka na puti, ang breeding, ang resulta nun, yung baka na puti at brown, yung color, yung kulay. Ganun po yun. At magandang gabi. Ako po si Pukanan at salamat sa inyong lahat.
So, good evening sa inyong lahat. Nagbabalik ang gwapo niyong katropa na si Patrick Mordia. So, ngayon, additional kanina sa alleles. So, alleles have two types of alleles. The dominant allele and the recessive allele. So, si dominant allele is a variation of genes na nagpupulos ng phenotype even in the presence of other alleles. So, yung kaibahan niya sa recessive alleles, si recessive alleles kasi is a variety of genetic code that does not produce a phenotype. Pag nandyan yung presence ng ibang alleles o nandyan yung presence ni dominant allele. So, moving on. Genetics. Alam niyo ba kung ano yung genetics? So, genetics is the scientific study of genes, heredity, and variation in living organisms. So, yun. So, it is a study of genes. Yan yung genetics. Sa inheritance naman, is how traits or characteristics are passed or from generation to generation. So, yan yung ugali or mga characteristics na napapasa sa mga bata sa generation by generation na nangyayari. So, example, yung ugali ng ina na mamana ng anak. Parang ganyan. Ugali ng ama na mamana ng anak. Ganyan. So, dito. So, yung picture na to, example tong picture na to. Yung babae, tsaka yung lalaki, having a sex. So, nag-breeding sila. So, nagpupulos yun ng, yung genes nila na nahalo-halo. So, kibali, yung, ito, si X, si babae, tsaka si Y, si lalaki, naghalo yung genes nila. So, minsan yung nangyayari, yung mata ng babae na mamana sa anak, tapos yung mata naman ng anak, or namamana sa mata ng ama, or yung ilong, parang namamana yung mga ugali nila, yung mga kung yung mukha na parang ganito. Mukha ng anak, siyempre, pag ikaw anak, mamana ka talaga sa ama mo or ina, yung mukha mo, di ba? Siyempre. So, moving on, dito na tayo sa ating next topic. So, the heredity information is contained or within the genes located in the chromosomes of each cell. So, before tayo mag-forward, alam niyo ba kung ano yung chromosomes? So, yung chromosomes, ganito yung tsura niyan. Parang ganyan yan, no? Ganyan. Parang may circle yan dito na pula, tapos ganyan naman. Mas mataas yung dito sa baba, kasi sa, bilang dulo. So, ganito yan. Saan na ba yun? Teka, wala. So, here are five parts of a chromosomes. First is si chromatid. Chromatid, ito yun, si chromatid. This is the chromatid. Chromatid. Yung pangalawa naman is si centromere. This is the centromere. Pangatlo, si short arm. Mali pala. Ito si centromere, short arm. Ito si short arm. Tapos ito, yan yung long arm. At yung panlima, yung telomeres. Yung telomeres, ito yung nasa dulo. This is the number 5. Telomeres. So, yan yun mga kabayan. That is the chromosomes. So, yung meaning ng chromosomes, ang chromosomes is a thread-like structure of nucleic acids and protein found in the nucleus of most living cells carrying genetic information in the form of genes. So, yun. So, moving on. Sa DNA, we have three composed of three separate subunits: the phosphate group, deoxyribose, and nitrogenous base. So, what is a phosphate group? Phosphate group is a chemical group made up of phosphorus and oxygen. So, yun. Deoxyribose, a 5-carbon sugar made up of carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. So, nagbe-made up siya of tatlong kinds of carbon. Next is nitrogenous base. A chemical unit composed of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Bases found in the DNA are adenine, thymine, tsaka cytosine and guanine. So ano yung tatlo? The phosphate group, deoxyribose, and nitrogenous base. So, mga kabro, once again, magandang gabi. At ito yung gwapong katropa na si Patrick Murguia. Thank you. Bro, dito na magtatapos yung video vlog namin na reporting. So, gabi na, kaya kailangan na matulog. Tulog na rin siguro mga kasama ko. Kaya, good night sa inyong lahat. Bye-bye.